I'm saying
Until I, yeah,
this morning.
Why you put her right there?
me have to
Right there, because you know me go move. Put the bag back here. Put the bag here. You can give it back. You can give it back. No, I'm gonna need it. I have to work for it. Sit down, DJ. You can sit down, DJ. Good morning. I'm to tell you all.
Good morning. All right. Good morning. I come to tell you all. I come to tell you all. Good morning. So we called the ancestors. Their bang was blown. They have come. Some are still coming. Guide them. Welcome them. Anybody else realize what's going on there? There's nothing on the altar. Oh, so you recognize there's an altar there? Oh my gosh. She's ancestrally rich today in her knowledge and her understanding. She says there's an altar. And she was able to her that she said, not look on it. Not now look upon it when it's not quite true. Because it does have the business. First of all, it is on the earth. It's not on the earth the greatest altar. It's not on the earth. And on the earth can be a witness to this altar. So what we have on it? We have a bottle that holds candle. What candle give you? Light. Light. Can our ancestors see?
Without light.
Without light, sometimes they do. But we need light to guide us. We need light to illuminate our actions, our thoughts, our deeds. Drummers, you're going to be called in 5 minutes, not longer than that. As a matter of fact, one. So, one of the things we invited you to do was to bring gifts for your ancestors to go on the altar that somebody declared to not have nothing on it. So while the drummers continue to drum, I think they're trying to find some shade. I'm sorry I can't call the moon for you, but it's kind of early for her. It's the sun who's going to stay with us, not true? For a little while. So, if you don't have nothing you bring for yourself, we invite you to go over there and beg something for your ancestors. Okay? And go with a prayer in your heart, with the knowledge of what happened in these hills, by this river. What happened to cause there to be a peace treaty. Today we're not celebrating the peace treaty as much as we're celebrating the fact that the British were beaten and sent home. Okay, that's it. They were beaten, even when they were signed a treaty. They were beaten. They were sent home with their tails behind their legs, right in this area here, so. Right in the presence of the spirits of this water. Right in the presence of the spirit of the earth upon which today we lay altar, to acknowledge, to recognize, to say thank you to those ancestors who fought, who died, so we can today be celebrating. We can be celebrating the many victories that we have had since they came and departed to the ancestral realm. So we ask you to come, find something to put down, find something to give thanks, find something with which to convey your congratulations to them, your gratitude, your thanksgiving. I love the way you smile. It's a pity the smile can't go up on the altar. But come here, come up there and smile and smile and smile. See if you can leave it there. Go.
Is it okay to put something on the altar?
Yeah, well, I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you. The ancestors are inviting you. Yes. And drummers, make we get a little rhythm so they can dance, so put down whatever put down now. They can go in joyfulness. Like I remember says, movement will save us here. So
You can go, you can participate. Feel free to participate. Come here. Go participate and then come
alright, so dance, walk, run with your offering like how they have to run. Remember them just ambush the British they get lost in the mountains. You come, congratulate them for their ingenuity. Congratulate them for how brave and strong they were. Congratulate this beautiful altar to let them know we remember. Rodney, Odunsini and Pastor is calling you. All right, so you put it down on his behalf, and the ancestors now. Okay, you brought your gift for the ancestors. Please give it to them. Did we bring offerings? An offering can also be words of praise, words of appreciation. If you have no physical items, bring some words of praise. Go out there and tell your ancestors, ancestors, my gift today is love. Ancestors, my gift today is peace. Ancestors, my gift today is the knowledge, the sure knowledge that you want that war, that you sent the British packing, that they had the one like the sun, 500,000 sometimes per hour. So get away and you go back to them. You ambush them. And when they couldn't find you, you turn around and look for them and you laugh. You say, Maroon Conf, oh, Maroon Conf. And laugh, you laugh up to them, you know. You idiot, you. Maroon Conf, oh, Maroon Conf. You are left to come over here, you fool, you idiot. As the country people, them would have said, like the fire, please come forward, look at someone. You fool, you. Maroon Conf, let's go and hear this up. Maroon Conf, let's go and hear this. Maroon Conf, oh, Maroon Conf. You've gone long time. And you circle around them and then bring it up the rear. You circle and you catch them in our ambush that even them mother couldn't tell them about because nobody did know the brilliance of the mind of our ancestors. Especially the one named Quao. Genius. Woo! The contradict that. Contradict that. Sheer genius. Left up on fire. Fire, water, simmer underneath the sun. And God. He ain't going enough to put out invisibility. And God. Can you imagine God? He gone long time. That's the way God. God. When you walk up in the city, you know, stop. God. That's how the sound goes. You know, after this sound goes, them say that the brother laugh off them and ambush them. I say, you can't have boss, man. We are text them and give them. This is a Maroon God. Oh, Maroon God. You know, see, you can't see it. That's right. You can't see it. Oh, God. From top of the God, we got God. You're going to be away to daylight. You're away to daylight. See? You're afraid to die. You have to wait to daylight. All 24 hours is day for we. The whole 24 hours is day. Part of the day is light and half of the day is dark. But you're away for what? 8 o'clock is the full day for we. We gone. We're not afraid for the dark of the day. We gone. Oh, what a beautiful altar. Anybody think the ancestors of the girl? You call them with their name. Then good? Is the car you come? You looking good? Yes, man. It look good. Let me talk. These people, the ancestors in practice. People that did reach ancestor world already. And some people on call and you come and then play drum phone and say, yeah man, welcome. Oh, you can see my dance. And then they say, whoa, look at this feast we are preparing for you. You know it good? Yes, of course feel good. The ancestors are happy when we remember them. They're happy, especially when we show. Not just when we walk on the path, as I remember, but when we show them through small symbolic acts, through big symbolic acts, when we're kind to each other, when we come out and we do something like that, take time of our busy day to gather together to say we're celebrating ancestors. It keeps them, makes them happy. Happy ancestors are happy to teach. They're happy to guide. They're happy to protect. They're happy to answer requests for help. Ancestors in culture warming. Ancestors are they tell me. They run. And they must have given them peace to them. They're not very. They get a memory. The memory is the home of our ancestors. They're not going to forget what you do for them. They will not forget. So what they're going to remember today, say on June 23rd, we celebrate Quao signing of his treaty. We never go on like say we can get set. Then to struggle, fight for many years until they never stop till they got to victory, until they're victorious. And we are not daring to forget that because we dare not forget. This is why we are here today. If they had all perished, Jamaica would not look the way to have a different color. It would come with a different color. Hey, the brilliant people of the world, the black people would be here. We are the light, we are the brilliant ones. And so today we are here gathered to give thanks, to give honor, to give praise. Big one, big. Mr. Michael Lumsden, are you around? Mr. Lumsden, the one called Michael. Mr. Michael Lumsden, chairman of the Charleston Maroon Council. You know, certain protocols need to be observed. Our ancestors were people of pomp, pageantry, and protocol. They never take no check when it comes to doing something right, doing something well, doing some things as if to say this is the highest standard that can be met at this point in time. The best tomorrow has ever said that is the highest standard for ourselves. Mr. Lumsden,
That's what it says.
your responsibility today. Welcome aboard.
No.
Thank you, Sophie. It is my profound pleasure and privilege and duty to welcome
Not change back.
you all and us all together here at the Spanish River to celebrate and begin the celebration of what we have determined to be the most important day of the days that we do celebration and conference pertaining to the signing of the treaty by Captain Cove. One of the developments and one of the advice we have received is that we should come here and be in this spiritual space to have this welcoming and this start to our program. So again, joyfully, thankfully, faithfully, we are here to give thanks, to lift up our offerings to the ancestors, to show that we do remember, because we must remember. If we are going to proceed and progress, then we must remember. And so it is just as simple as that while we are here going through these proceedings, separate and apart from business, uniform, project, deadline, must do, that we stop and allow ourselves, each one of us, allow ourselves to receive this ceremonial offering, heart to heart. And again, I would just love to thank the team from Sankofa for, again, faithfully continuing to lead and demonstrate some ways we can and should do things. And we are very thankful for that information. So again, it is for us, in our own way, to connect with everything, the sky, the river, the air, each other's soul and spirit, and share it, know it, receive it. And be by the river, because there are others with us. That's why we are here. Please, I am not a salon practitioner of the, tradition, the ceremonial, but I have just grown to know that it is something real. I understand what I understand, I accept what I don't understand, but I receive it because these people, this space, make me know it is real. So I continue my journey with the river, like the river. And as Kofi said, rivers flow to the sea. So we know we are traveling in a direction. So let us travel together like the river here today. And Kofi, thank you for this opening to make my remarks, and I hand over back to you. Thank you.
Anybody that hear me ask this man to make remarks? You see, you never hear, because me never ask him to say so. The man don't understand the importance of the job he just did. You don't understand the importance of the job you just did. He welcomed everybody. Not that me ask him to do. And not that me hear him do. You know, said among our people. You can start like we did, but you can't go far without the welcome. Me never ask the man to give no remarks. Who did hear me ask him the important job? Give remarks, anybody can give remarks. No to cross stage to go up and go. Anybody can give. Listen, lady, give me some remarks. Me ask her for walks, Shaggy, welcome. Thank you. Welcome. To greet people, to welcome people, we need to know our tradition in African spiritual systems, in the culture of Ancestor Quao, whose name we call today. But he's not the only ancestor we're calling today. We're calling all those who fought with them. We're calling all those who would have wanted to have fought with them. And let me tell you, welcome, to greet is an honor. To greet each other, to welcome each other. You know, in one of our spiritual systems, they say everybody is born equal, but everybody is given a special responsibility. And your chairman's responsibility today was very, 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 very special. Because he had to follow in the footprints of his ancestors to greet us all today, to welcome us all today. The conversation can go on. I can't pour radiation until he has welcomed us all, greeted us all. You understand how that works? And after you welcome and greet, my job not to ask for no, "Bona dear, why are you here?" Because I can't put radiation till I hear if everyone I want to hear is here for the correct reason. Because if I'm not here for the correct reason, a conversation needs to be had. Is it not so? Because everybody must gather together in like-mindedness. Not true. True, true. Say that after me. True, true. We need to gather together as one in celebration of our ancestors. So let me start with you. Why are you here today? Why, man, in the same page. Why are you here today? To connect with God's. Why are you here today? And I show respect for the ancestors. So like you copy snobby, Lord. Baba, why are you here today? Me kind of love your answer about me happy off. You think you're here because you're just always here.
I'm always here. Go on, dance. Ancestor Quao.
Correct. And you're here today to give thanks.
Whoa. Satama Sagana.
Are you here today? You want to tell your mother that, no? What else are you here? Suppose you know what open mouth and talk. Suppose you want to whisper. Yes. I know you're here to honor the ancestors. Is that true? Culture and the ancestors. You lost? Boy, you hear that now she lost. Can't find ancestors, try find out. Because she lost. Can't ancestors, try find her. And that's a powerful statement you have just made, my sister. Because when we lost, we have to depend on our ancestors to find us. Put her back on stage. To be happy. To be happy. So you got the truck. That's right. What's that? All right. The man talking because he can talk. He's here to honor his ancestors. Observe the culture and experience the connection with the ancestors. Fabulous. Are you here just a bit? All right. Balance. I know why you're here. Should I tell everybody why you're here? I'm here to experience the culture and also that. Right. I make a say she cut there because her husband and child are here. You see how mother get in trouble. Why are you here today? You say you must come, though? Say yes, I am right. Are you sure? Good.
Because I am going to experiment what I feel like.
Yes, man. Good. Good.
Yes.
Good. Good.
What is it? I understand these people around me, you know. You know, our ancestors don't deal with ingratitude and my grandmother call it the one where somebody do well and you know want to tell them say well.
Can I buy this seat, please? They're running from the mic. They don't want to. That's somebody's seat.
You hear what the little ones say? Somehow nobody know all a house and cheer around and say true word. Never mind, lady. And I'll clap you off, clap the same. Put your hands together, clap me. that better. Give strength. And no man said, give strength to the youth. All right? I couldn't know why she's here. Who was next? Go on. Here to experience the culture and sound like big man already. Lord. Right. It's whose culture you come to experience. Yours? That's right. Glad you know that. All right. And keeping him on counsel too. Him not talking to them, keeping him think to himself. I know why she's here. Oh, she's gorgeous. She has to bring it. She has to bring this God. Oh my God. Oh, we don't know how old she is, but the style look like it is ancestrally 45. Good well, because with a smile like that, she would have had a lot of time to perfect it. Beautiful smile. You know what? She came. She brought that smile. Yes? Is that true? Yeah, she brought that beautiful smile.
I'm here to experience the culture. Nice hairstyle.
Ah, thank you for pointing that out for me. She came to show on a set. One on a dress, you must dress in her head well. That's your inner head with your outer head. That is the way you think from. And you do a whole heap of things. This is a space of where you put your instruments for discerning. It's place where you put the instruments that help you to be intellectual. And that's all your brain. So treat it well and beautify it. Thank you for that lesson. Experience the culture. Is that why you come to? Yes. See? Everybody come today to experience the culture. Some people up there, I mean, you know why they come today.
I'm here for a little more Quao.
Oh, big class and more we keep today.
Well, I am here today to actually honor my ancestor Quao and also honor that was signed on the Bank Savings Acc, which is Scottish and sent to
Significant.
So we are here actually.
You hear all the reasons, all those who can feel. You have heard the many reasons he's here today. Spoken with a voice, spoken with a sound. They came in love it, she come see what I want. Where you going? Where you got fighting, see what I want. You come look see us you are going. And I need them two people there to come down here to come tell me straight. I'm sorry, my protocol doesn't allow me to come to you. But your protocol doesn't allow me to come to me. So, this is a call and come down here. So, and come tell me where all I do ya today. Come stop the delaying tactics. When first when the cow is coming, you see my cow? Oh sorry, when the bull is coming. You see my bull? Oh.
Greetings, everyone. I am here to honor all my ancestors, the known ones, the unknown ones. I'm also here just to ask in the spot that our ancestors won that victory on June 23rd, 1739.
Now the police come.
My daddy.
I'm here because I was supposed to be here. And I will know what happened.
All right. I can't have it. No, front, you know. You know what I mean? Sometimes you know, sometimes you experience. But somehow we sit down and the ancestors say, walk over this. I say, so why? How fast? 1 mile per hour or 2 miles? We must carry water. And the man will get over there, so he give you the lottery number. Get back and gone. Time of the way through life.
Lottery or lottery?
Whichever one. Because we need them both. Whichever one. But we either they are question the ancestor instead of participating so that we can walk into the knowing. Oh my gosh! This is why they said, oh my God, so imagine if the rest hesitate 2 minutes, 3 days. Some people hesitate. And they say, boy, I'm not going to be enough. Now, my ancestors do some this is it. I'll help you with this. I'm not going to help you yet. You miss the chance. When it's a road, you need to ask, how fast? Instead of run and say, was that fast enough? Ancestors? We are grateful that everybody is here of one accord. The children said to experience the culture. The only thing I would say, I would change the date to hour. Because wherever you are in Jamaica, our culture is our culture. It's an accumulation of all the experiences of different groups of people who participated in life, in a certain liberty on this bit of earth. This little piece of earth, yes, sir, actually surrounded by water, so they call it an island. And we call it the sacred space of Jamaica. A place where we know ancestral energy, spiritual energy is in the land. It is in the waters that surround us. And it is within us because we are all God's creation. The people of Quao, the Akan people say that God put a little bit of himself in everything he created, which is one of the reasons it is important to greet. There's a little bit of God in each one of us. When we greet, my God self joins with your God self, and if every single aspect of creation, even your enemies, they have God's spirit too, who make them sorry, they become your enemy, but God's children are God's children. Just like how a woman has children, and some of them walk a certain pathway, and some of them walk another pathway. God gave us after creation, He gave us something called choice. As when I come for, I'm still struggling with that because sometimes I say to God, so how you could have made such a mistake? And sometimes I get to what a grand thing you do when we make the right choice. But when we make a wrong choice, God, how you could do that? Why you never just tell me which way you feel go? So as human beings, this is part of our learning and growing in this earth space. Learning how to make the choices that are helpful to us, that help us become the people we are. We are people from a space and a time. We call those who have gone before us ancestors, but they have left something for us here. They have left ways that are useful for us. They have left patterns of behavior that are helpful. If every time you see another human, it is even for that, but find some way to greet. Ah, ah, Yes. It's a way to create. Let the God in you meet the God in them. What a great God that would become. You see, we say, what a mighty God we serve, but God Almighty, till we all join together and create a mighty God. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. That's why with African people, so this individual thing, it can go work, to a certain point. It works for the point where you recognize that we are links in a chain. And each link has to be strong. Your God in you has to be strong. So you do the things in you strong. You say the right words. You do the right thing. You come to Quao celebration. You celebrate your ancestors. And when that God is great, it is worthy now to join with the great God that she has also cultivated. Then, and that is the only way we're going to get a what a mighty God we serve. We actually create the mighty God. We don't create the God, but the mightiness of the God is fortified, strengthened through our coming together. Which is why I greet him, because it's funny, I went to a country once. I think I told the story before. And in that country, the person I was visiting don't believe in God. But everywhere you go in the country, everybody says, Gruskot, 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 Gruskot. Somebody say, we're not clean. This is hard. Someone that clean. We must say to them, we're not clean. You say, oh. God, right? Not wrong with that. God give us life. Hear the joke though. In our own country. What do you think Gruskot means? Greek God. Now she who don't believe I walk, I tell everybody, Gruskot. And then I tell her back, and when I tell her back, she said Gruskot back. You see how even unknowingly God set us up to succeed. We can't say God do anything to make her feel. Even when she's not believe in God, then put her in a country where they greet and they make she born. Where the greeting is Greek God. A God where you don't believe in. Really? And how much people greet her every day? 10 people because she's up and about and around. And every day, you see how God is good. This is why we say God is
God
good.
mean good.
That's how she managed to born in a country where she's saying this every day. Something in the mind her mind, I say, her spirit is busy greeting God.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Lord of mercy is right, because guess what? With the grace of our ancestors who also intercede with God on our behalf, God will have mercy once we make ourselves worthy. These are the teachings of the Akan people from whom Quao came. Quao came here at a time with family. He didn't come alone. Remember the collective thing? He never come individually just by himself. Him come with Queen Nana. Him come with Kojo. Him come with Johnny. Okay. They came as a team to address the situations here that we say were intolerable for ancestors to endure. And so they came with a purpose to this land we call Jamaica. People don't go places by accident. Life, if you believe in God, there's a blueprint for your life. There's a journey that you call life. A journey to what? A journey to self. A journey back to God. A journey back to the wise old ones and their teachings. We're talking these days of a new world order. And everybody's, we're going to a new world order. And this is changing. Lord, look how much information out there on TikTok. And look how much out there on, you see the Instagram where it says so? You didn't hear this, you didn't hear that. You subscribe, of course. So you will have more and more knowledge and lack of knowledge. How I hear about, because these things are giving you both. But as we talk about this new world order, what we perhaps will walk into is the understanding that in this new world order, we need to apply knowledge. We need to pick sense out of nonsense, as Jamaican people used to say. And we need to know that we should submit to wisdom. In the application of knowledge, we need to submit to wisdom. These are the teachings of your ancestors. Now you hear me talk about their ancestors, but only because it's Quao Day, because there were others from other African and other places who fought along with
You're
Quao.
okay?
Remember,
You
even
want to go
in
and
coming
take a
here,
share?
the Spanish people who came for, they found people, they may actually even carry some African people, but they found people here. They found the Taino people here who had made home in here for nearly 1,000 years before they got with. Anybody, anyone think anybody for 1,000 years?
Yes, 10 million.
10 million, and you want? Not in the shape and form, because I was celestial. Your body of your before terrestrial. You might not be terrestrial at 1,000 years old.
I'm celestial.
Oh, you're celestial. Then of course, absolutely. Absolutely. But all of us are trying to be the beings who can keep going through eternity.
No, till the Almighty be the
Through,
Kebranegas.
through eternity. Because people say, Chinyane, except God.
Suffering,
There's no beginning and there's no end
infinity, but
except God.
not in this dimension.
Well, guess what? We are multi-dimensional. That's why Quao people won the wars. 1 minute they're physical, 1 minute they were spiritual. Those are already 2 dimensions to walk across. Not to mention when them turn themselves invisible, so they could have moved around the place. So we are all already
See your
multi-dimensional,
drinks drop over.
operating in many spaces and times. I would like to thank you all for having participated in the setting up of this beautiful, beautiful altar. I think, based on how I'm feeling, that the ancestors are ecstatic. They are so glad that you remember that we can do this. That in the presence of the earth who bears witness, we could set upon her an altar giving honor and praise to her ancestors. In the space of the water, in the space of the wind, with the sunlight being our light, we remember that we can do this. I want to invite us all to come closer to the altar because we're doing something that is very, very, very important. The day will not be successful if this is not done. We're going to be making libation to our ancestors. May I invite you to come closer. Do you have an injury or? I will start the libation the way Quao, for he's standing here today, and I'm representing him today, I should even say. The way he would have poured the libation, the way his people would have made this libation, the way he was taught by his community to make a libation. I will pour the libation. But then I'll switch to English, unfortunately, the language of colonizers, but it's the language which we all know and use right now. But I will pray that the ancestors will imbue this language with their presence, with their spirit, when I do switch to that language. Konyami yang kompong actually dompong asasia wodin. Nana oja, nana infama, nana asio, nana asio, nana asio. Abiruensa agensa, nana numensa manfo, nana numensa manfo, nana numensa manfo me pouch of veggie insa num. Na gutinsa, bakuluensa, samanfuensa, 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 edionginsa, ediachinsa. Ancestors who come together today those who came before the fight, those who came during the wars and the fighting, those who came after. We call you today because we are still now living together on this beautiful island we call Jamaica. And as we, your children, try to work together, to learn together, to love together, we ask that you also support us by doing the same. So I give honor and praise to the Chinese ancestors. Ask them to come and don't stop teaching their children until they learn. We have somebody say the Asian ancestors, the Indians, the ancestors. Let us ask them not to stop teaching their children until they learn. And our own ancestors, of course, we have to call the ancestors of the Yoruba people, of the Igbo people, of the Fon, Ewe, all those of the Edo people who came here before, during, and after the various periods and cycles that we have gone through. All those who came, fought, but however it is, their tears, their blood is in this land. And today informs who we are. We call you all to come and see what we have done today. Come and see that we have gathered today. Come and see that we are singing and dancing today. Come and see that we are honoring you today. We call Quao. We say, come and see. We have not forgotten you today. And as we call, we have some names here. I'm going to invite you to call these names. These are of many of the ancestors of the Charleston era we are now. So we're going to call them first, right? Gather them. Call out, sister. Campbell, the James Sanon. Thompson, the James Sanon. Thomas. Brummer. Brummer. Cupid. Rose. Tomboy. Mama File. Annie. Right. Sutherland. Right. Johnson. Douglas. Harvey. Anderson. Clayton. Wallen. Charles. Dean. Irving. Road. Pink. Shackelford. Sterling. Charles. Campbell. Not afraid to call him again. Probably did not. Probably didn't know exactly. But probably did find extra hard. You know how it goes. Spirit knows these things. Parsley. Irving. Erd. Where? Lumsden. Williams. Clayton. Downer. Hart. Wells. Crawford. Hartley. Smith. Clark. Burke. Price. Sen. Thompson.
Wow.
We call all the Charleston people already? Ball.
Everyone who never called who love you.
Opong. Welch. Quao. 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 Coffee. A coffee, oh, coffee, oh. A coffee, oh, coffee, oh, coffee run and ball. When you see the lightning flash, coffee run and ball. A coffee, oh, coffee, oh, coffee run and ball. When you go, coffee, oh, coffee run and ball. A coffee, oh, coffee, oh, coffee run and ball. When you see the lightning flash. Now when you see the coffee run and ball. A coffee, oh, coffee, oh, coffee run and ball. A coffee, oh, coffee, oh, coffee run and ball. Give me some more. Pretty. I'll come for. Quarantine. Jackie. All right. So look at we call all of the Charleston one them. Now everybody call some of you. Go on ancestor. Come. This lady around here so the beautiful song. Call some of your people there. Curry. Carly. Roe. All right. Anybody else? All the ancestors Prescott.
Crestford.
Prescott. You see, you never stay over there, so I call me that here, you know.
She tired. She don't wake up yet, she said this morning.
That's true, me never have no coffee.
She never have her coffee. Me neither, girl.
Okay, we're
We need Starbucks. Now buy one for you.
Lawrence,
Next year you get.
on top.
Thank you.
All your ancestors.
Hold on.
That's what there.
Bell.
Lisa.
Simon.
Sutton. James. Thomas. Anderson. Liza. Yeah, man. Everybody is there. Call out the company back. Everybody else who wants to call their ancestors. No set overcome to celebrate them. I'm giving you an opportunity to celebrate them in a way that they will recognize. How would I remember some of these? Let's go. Samuel.
You hear me?
Let Corozzo call for you then. Brahma. 10. Thomas. Anderson. Crawford. Quao. Coffee. Culture. Nani. Queen Nana. All right. Drummers, wanna come here? Because every time I sing drum, I sing I play drum. Who must know the ancestral energy heavily involved in that. So no come call them and tell them thanks for the gift of drumming. Where them there?
May I have a seat? I need to rest my tired body.
Them gone. God know them gone. God know them gone. But we don't know why them gone. And we don't know why them gone. Them need to call them ancestors, oh. Them need to call them ancestors, oh. We don't know why them gone. We don't know why them gone. God know them gone. God know them gone. But we don't know why them gone. And we don't know why them gone. God know them. Also one here. Come on. 9, you know. 9. Remember, say some of your ancestors. We won't go there. Captain Quao. Wallen. Bernard. Dean. Brown. Anderson. Douglas. We give thanks today. Bobo. We thank him. We are grateful that he didn't take all that he knew and knows with him, but that he chose to choose you, and that he chose to leave us with the wisdom of his teachings, which will now come you. So you have an obligation. I am saying this because I will come for you. In the tradition of your ancestors, when that happens, you have an obligation to teach 10 others, because you are one. You will teach 10 others, because what has been given to you is never given to you just for you. It has to be passed on. So you ensure that somebody can stand here tomorrow to say what I am saying today. Fabulous. We give thanks. We give honor. We give praise. As we have called our ancestors, our prayers today is for more and more healing, more and more joyfulness. As we get to know our ancestors, we're simply knowing ourselves, because they're the patterns. DNA is a pattern. Spiritual DNA is also a pattern. We use patterns to make what comes from the pattern, that embodies the pattern, and that is imbued by the pattern. That's why people can go in physical space and check to see what your pattern is. They call it DNA, to see from whence you came and to whom you belong. Our spiritual DNA runs in the line of all of these ancestors. They had a spiritual system which is there for us to learn from, to grow from, to honor, to respect. They had a culture which can inform how we shape and form culture today. How do we participate in the making and sustaining of a community? We ask our ancestors to come to see that we are sitting at their feet as small children, eager to learn, eager to understand our story. Because for a long time, it is the story that has been told to us, not the story that has become known through us through their ways. We have quarreled for a long time that others have told our story and have made them the heroes. We ask our ancestors to help us to learn our stories, not because we want to be heroes, but because we want the people who walk in light, people who walk in love, people who walk in wisdom, understanding, people who walk in life, sharing a liberty of joy and harmony. We ask them to help us as long as we're willing to learn, to hear. Tell them, come in our dreams, come in our everyday actions, come in the wind that cleansing, renews, and keeps moving. Help them to ask them to help us to keep our knowledge moving, to become more and more and we more. And forward call the wind Nana Emframa. We greet Nana Emframa. We say thank you for coming, for making your spirit's presence known today. She has been here all along in a space of stillness. Now she has risen up to agree, to affirm what we are doing here, what we are saying here. We give her honor, we give her praise. We greet the beautiful waters from which all life sprang. And we greet this mother, the earth, on which all life grows. We want to greet the fire that is out at the moment, but that transforms, that reminds us that as we flame and flame, we should also be careful of chaos. We should be careful of fall into wrongdoings and wrong ways. We should be mindful of what we do and how we serve each other. That we should remember that we are here as a human community, as a maroon community, as a spiritual community to help us all to move into higher and higher transcendence, becoming God-like if we have returned. That is our mission and that is our purpose in life. To know that Quao and all the names, Cupid, Tomboy, or Kompong, were about peace, not because they had to obtain it through war. War was not their aim, it was not their destination. And we need to continue moving in the space of their destination until we're all as free as we ever could be. We should not stop fighting for the education of our children. Not to learn about the Greeks and the Romans, but to learn about Ancestor Quao, to learn about Queen Nana, to learn about Kojo, to learn about Johnny, to learn about what your great grandmothers taught you. We go to school and we have to hear this history and that history. What about our history? What about our geography? What about our ways of thinking? Where we say, do not buy drink to pour libation for your enemy, which means you stand up and face your challenges with rightfulness, with a sense of balance, with wanting only well being for each other and for all of us. But we do not sit down when it is not time to sit down. And we do not stand up when it is not time to stand up. Because we are people of discernment. We are wise. We are wise. A few black people who never have no holy power gun and no holy for this and that could not fight a fully armed British armored army with all kinds of this and all kinds of that. with anything but wisdom. With
Mm.
anything but wisdom. We have always been wise. Today we kind of rocky. Well, listen, let us find firm ground. Let us stand on the shoulders of our ancestors. We cannot find no firmer ground than that. Let us stand on the shoulders of our ancestors and let us walk back into the wise beings that we are meant to be because that's who our ancestors were. I have a poem, and the poem says the only thing God ever created upon this space, in this time, the only thing God ever created was ancestors. And He did that by creating, at the time of creation, that space and time, He created the first of everything. It is only the first of everything that guarantees ancestors. God created the first of everything. That's all He ever created, ancestors. And yet you will hear from some, shh, that it is demonic
My dear,
to honor your
my
ancestors.
dear.
God's creation. When did it become demonic to honor God's creation? God's only creation, ancestors. The first dog, the first puss, the first fungus, the first bacteria. And you hear out of till them call it COVID, until them call, yes, all of these things are now evolving because according to Quao and his people, there's creation and then there's evolution. You see, little Grace, a little child, check her next year. She was created some time ago, not so. Look at the size of her now, and not so she did come. So creation and evolution are hard to put together. So everything evolves. But the only thing created was ancestors, the first of every kind,
Uh,
the first of every kind, the first mother, the first father, the first of every kind. We give thanks today. Somebody says we have evolved. Yes, we should keep evolving. We want to give thanks today for today. We want to give thanks for this beautiful opportunity that was engineered by Spirit in so many ways for us to come today, to create this beautiful space for ancestors to feed, and really and truly to honor our own growing understanding of who we are and who we need to be. The ancestors want us to be well. They want us to work towards harmony, towards balance. They want us to work towards being in community, not the way you know the meaning now, but how they meant it. A space where every occupant of that space called community was safe,
yeah.
was safe.
Yes.
Where abuse was taboo,
Yes.
you don't bring it there,
No.
you don't bring it to community. Where bad mindedness was taboo, you don't bring it into this space of community. What we bring is helpfulness, love and care for each other, and love and care for not just the seen, but for the unseen part of the world as well. The world dwells in duality. And as I said to somebody else, even multidimensionality. How do we care for that? What is the community's responsibility? Today we ask our ancestors, when we leave here, to keep reminding us of what our mandates are, what it is we're to do or not to do, and to help us to navigate this space in balance, working wholly and solely towards health, wealth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, well-being, not just of self, but of each other. I once had a situation where somebody sent me a letter, and it wasn't a terribly nice letter. So I said to myself, you know what? I just don't about the answer to this letter, y'all, because if me answer them, they're going to answer, and then you have to go answer back, and I go, hey, exactly.
Somebody gotta be the bigger one.
So I go to my ancestors. I say, ancestors, my thinking is that I will not respond to this letter because this letter is really kind of, you know, not in a nice tone and space and everything. The ancestors say, okay, but just remember, say, if I you run reach the top, it's going to be very lonely. So I write back the lady a nice letter. When we done the character, my ancestors asked me, I said, okay. And in it, there were teachings. That's what they want us to know. Teach each other how to be better. Not go over bad mind and criticize and think that your ancestors may not answer in this room and here. Because all this are going to happen after. No. Teach her. Write her a letter that teaches.
Pic of us coming for the report and put
You
just few
see what
pictures
I
in
mean?
just like right here.
We
We just
have
need
a
this
mic, you know. See what I mean?
I have a mic. You want an extra mic? We can do it now. Hold this
She
mic.
has some wise things to say. We've gathered today and we've done what we have done, honoring our ancestors. We're going to sing a little bit more. And you know what we want? When the drummers there, how we're going to mix up the singing now. We're going to sing some of you and we're going to sing some of we. When you say we mean Quao sang them from his people. Quao spoke a language before he came here that was called Tree. And we still have some of those spiritual songs from his community, from his people, from his culture. We want to join Maroon song, Quao song, every song. But I'm going to start with a very slow one, but drum can still play to it. That says, this song calls to the answer. Let me sing it first for you. Quao people, right? Yakan people. Samano aye, samano ukuro. Mini no so mind me wo. What you ask about na deni yo. Samano aye, samano ukuro. Samano aye, samano ukuro. Mini no so mind me wo. What you ask about na deni yo. Samano aye, samano ukuro. The song says, once you get to know, once you get to understand who your ancestors are, and therefore who you are, what is there to be afraid of? What a simple question. Samano aye, samano ukurwa, minino somai lebu, what yasifona denio. Samano aye, samano ukurwa. Samano aye, samano ukurwa. Minino somai lebu, what yasifona denio. Samano aye, samano ukurwa. All right. Give me a machine song that's from over there so with the drumming and the thing. Give me a song that honor your ancestors big time and make you know so them fight for we and struggle for we and all of that for we. Hey yo! This is the whole call. What them people is wrong. You can't carry them gold. I just think you can take them gold. So it was that the songs came together. So it was that the drumming came together. In everything you drum are all rhythm. Yours and mine because our ancestors are not people. They were the Akan people. They were the Igbo people. Igbo I give honor and praise to the spirit of when I met her, she was Kimberly. Simply beautiful Kimberly. She taught me that song. And I think I never feel complete as an ancestor. I greet her and I'm going to sing this song. I'm going to sing this song to strengthen her spirit. Never stop wanting strength. We are going, they are going.
Igbo gala where you been there?
Igbo gala where you Igbo gala got your bum bum. Igbo gala where you been there? Igbo gala where you been there? learn that there were some people here before some other people came, and then the other people came, and then some other people came. So it has been a whole spree of coming and going upon this one little island we call Jamaica. That was not originally Jamaica, but we have converted it now to Jamaica. And still we are one of the few countries who bear a striking resemblance to the original name. Anybody can guess who those people were and are? Big revelation. Whore. A-R-E. Whore. Hello, where you come from? Who were these people there? Somebody whisper something over here. Sir. No, sir. Is it true? Is it true? Is it true?
And Hankatu, it is true. It is true. All right. Usakasi da yukono. Libon rish kaimandiri. Kasike yukaike yame wani daka. Ikone wakia yaka wamun. Woperitono akia walino. Uma kasike yani kaikotekina Ronalda akia. Kasike rahuto tanamarito. What I said in Island Arawakan is greetings, my relatives. My name is Kalan Ibon Rish Kaiman. I'm chief of the Jamaican Hummingbird Taino people. And we are here to honor those who are here before us, our ancestors, and those who are coming afterwards, ourselves and the young ones, the future generation. With me here today is Chieftainess Ronalda.
Mabrika. Hi, babies. Mabrika. Mabrika means greetings. Who can give me a big Mabrika? Mabrika! You make the announcement so louder than you. Come again, one more time. You gonna make them meet you? One more time. I think they can do that. No, one more. Come on, over this side. Beat up. All right, after 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, for home, thank you. That was a powerful greeting. And we have with us Kasike Rahuto Tanamariti. You show your big Mabrika now. So, here we are honoring our ancestors, honoring this space, this land, this special day. Today, this river is called Spanish River. Previous records showed the name as Rio Sangrio, which meant the river of shade, as here was a thick forest that was protected. And as we can still feel that energy present. So what I invite you to join us in doing is to honor the energies of this space. So inviting the little ones to stand with us, everyone to stand with us. We're all little ones in the presence of the ancestors. We'll face this direction, where the sun is coming from. I'll start in Wahiani Island Arawakan, and then I will translate to English. And why we do this is because whichever spaces that we go in, we call the energies that are present the caretakers, the guardians, right? We're talking about ancestors. Well, these trees are ancestors as well. The stones, the soils are ancestors as well. The water is our ancestors as well. Science has shown that life came from the waters. And we wouldn't have life without the water, the plants, the animals, the stones, and the sun. All right? So, start with the east. Wariko. Waria. Iguana boina. Musikati wa kiritima ako. Warawauya. Chinchilina. From the winds of the east, we call upon the medicine that comes from the direction of the rising sun. With each day, you grant us an opportunity to renew ourselves, to do things differently, for transformation. You're embodied in the medicine of the red-tailed hawk and of our blackbirds. You grant us good vision to see the path ahead. And hankatu. Wabeng, wamo. Turn to the right, facing the south. Wariko, waria, wabonito. Musikati wa kiritima bohuye, auraya, mahaya. From the winds of the south, we call upon the great spirit of waters, the medicine of healing. This is connected to aura, or turkey vulture, which cleanses our lands, and to maha, the serpent, which teaches us to shed our past the way the serpent sheds its skin. We give thanks for transformation and healing from the south. And hankatu, abeng, wamo. We turn to the right, facing the west. Wariko, waria. Saraya koebe makitari wayaba opieru wabiran. Musikati wa kiritima ukamatina. Mukaroya, buyiria. From the winds of the west, we call upon the medicine that comes from the ancestral realm where the sun rests. From this space, we call upon the medicine of understanding. In Wahiani Island, Arawakan, the word for understanding is okamatina, but the root for that word is okama, which means to listen. So for all of us as young ones, little ones here, from listening, we receive understanding. And the West allows us to receive that understanding. The guides of listening for us are the Mukaro, the owl, and the Boyiri, the bat, who navigate through song. We give thanks to this space. Wamo, Abeng, and Hankatu. We turn to the right, facing the north. Wariko, waria. Kasiba hagwa, hayana wa hayana. Musikati wa kiriti ma eitahu, eitani. Wania, yaboya. From the winds of the north, we call upon the medicine that comes from our first leaders, healers, chiefs, teachers, warriors, medicine people. We call upon the medicine of wisdom, of knowledge. From this direction, we receive this medicine, which is embodied in the wani, in the hummingbird, and embodied in the yaboa, the night terror, and hankatu. So it is. Wamo, wabing. Turning to face the center of our circle, facing this one, this altar, we touch the earth. Wariko, apito suimako mamona wakara, wakapito watarira, hahomu niponye, hahomu wayukunu. We call upon the medicine of Mother Earth in all her forms, nurturing mother, selfless mother, giving mother, you who nurture us, mother of fresh waters. We give thanks for this day, this opportunity to gather with our relatives. And hankatu, wamo, abeng. Standing hands to the sky. Wariko, yukahuba guamo rokoti ayawatore. Hahomu nikonye. Hahomun waribo waiza seremain. Waribo waiza waribo aniki. Creator, you who dwell in the celestial, connected to the male spirit of fertility, we give thanks for this opportunity to gather today. We give thanks for the medicine that moves through each and every one of us, and for the opportunity to give thanks. And hankatu usoite. And I invite each of you to put your hands over your heart as you give thanks to your ancestors, the ones that guided you here, that you're pouring libation for, that you're calling on their names. Because without them, we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be able to be present. So we give thanks to that energy, that medicine, that life force that is within us. And Hankatu. Amen. And so it is. So you can sit, you can be seated. So I'm going to share some sound healing for us here, some grounding through this instrument we know as flute. The ancestors would have called it a fotuto. Alright? Fotuto. So I want you all, as we're here in this space, I invite you can close your eyes while you're listening to the sound of the flute, listening to the sound of the water, the sound of the maraca. Alright? And just allow the peace of this space that our ancestors fought for, to wash over us. Atabe, Musika, Areitu, Umato, Atabe, Musika, Areitu,
That we give respect to what is being done and to the reason we are doing it. I will not provide any further explanation, but I will certainly ask everyone to put away the cell phones. Do not participate with it. You have it for all of the rest of the night. But today, you have the rest of the ancestors. Those who have been chosen to be our teachers, to bring the messages, we need to respect by paying attention. But by looking at them directly. We're here and we can look at each other directly. Why are we looking to an instrument to see this? For what purpose? I have the honor, the pleasure of looking in your eyes because your ancestors and my ancestors fought together. And I should disrespect by looking at you through the lenses of something that exploits both our people. That is an abomination itself, but it has become continuing. And we put that up front, in front of the word abomination. When A becomes C, shall we pay attention to the abomination today? Can you put it up front and put it away? I know learning is hard for us. It is hard for me. And let me tell you something. I'm not the dumbest kid on earth. Learning was hard. It's too easy. But can we try? Can we try? Let our inner spirit come forth. Because I'm sure you know your inner spirit is telling you participate. Look. See the colors. Why use an intermediary? The British stood between us and our freedom. Is it them you want to stand with? The Spanish stood between us and our freedom. We started looking at life through their lenses. We're trying to put away all the false lenses through which we look at ourselves and our ancestors. Let's start with the cell phones today. I ask you, and respectfully, I am sorry to have disturbed you, but I could not. Please understand.
So, as we shared, it is time for our teaching, and this teaching is going to be one of the ancient stories of the Lakona. All right? So I want you to want to pay keen attention. Because you heard what you were sharing about gadgets and how things are distracting us. Well, this story talks about the creation, right? From the Lacono perspective. And the story says that in the beginning, there was Ayomon Kundi, which was one of the names for he who dwelt in the heavens. And Ayomon Kundi, using his keen observation, had made the skies and the planet, but it was empty, was void. There was no life. So he created the great Kumaka or cotton tree, saber tree. And from that tree, he took the branches and threw them throughout the land. The branches that landed in the waters became the fish and sea creatures. The branches that landed on the land, on the soil, became animals, the four-legged, the two-legged, the many animals. And the branches that stayed above the clouds became the winged ones, the birds. Now during this time, mankind understood who they were. They understood their connection with all the animals, and no animal ate anything but fruits and drank anything but water. But there was a spirit that was connected to Ayaman Kundi. And that spirit, Wadali, came down, saw the beauty of the daughters of men, had children with them, and taught them what was considered the three mysteries, the three great arts. The first is hunting. All right. The second is fishing. And the third is tilling the soil, agriculture.
Come now, baby, come. I forgot dig.
These were called the three great mysteries before. And these gifts were given to mankind. And they lived in harmony with all of the animals and all of the environment. But as was shared before, at some point, the people forgot who they were. They forgot their stories. They forgot about the medicine they received. And what happened is, now the people started to war with each other. They started to hurt the animals. They started to destroy the environment. And Ayaman Kundi looked down on this planet and decided that he was going to cleanse it. And he would cleanse it with fire. So for him to do so, he chose a family. This family in yellow. And shared with them that to protect themselves, they must dig a pit. And in that pit, they would be protected if they cleared all of the trees around the pit. And as they dug this pit, the animals started to come into the pit with them. And as the animals started to go into the pit with them, they are the ones that would be protected. All right. So all of the animals went into the pit with them. And they saw the smoke coming. Some more tried to join them in the pit. And as the fire blazed around, all was cleansed except for those that were in the pit. And these families, remember the stories. They were blessed and protected. And as time passed, guess what happened again, children? Guess what happened after a long, long time? What happened? What do you think happened after a long time? After a long, oh, go ahead. They came out. Yes. But what else? Everything was destroyed after a long time. In essence, after a long time. Oh.
I think after a long time, then forget.
They forgot. Again, they forgot who they were. They forgot the story. And humanity again into this destruction and disconnection. Forgot about the Creator. They forgot about the ceremony. They forgot about the offerings. They forgot about the river. And this time, Creator decided, which most of us here have heard a story like this, to cleanse the space with a flood. And when they decided to cleanse the space with a flood, they instructed a family to build a large canoe and to anchor it to the saber tree, the kumaka tree, the cotton tree. And in doing so, that family and the animals and those that could have been protected. So they all went into the canoe by the saber tree, the cotton tree. And the waters came, and they were protected. And because of the saber tree, that great ancestral tree, they did not drift away from their lands. And those who were descendants, they kept their stories, they kept their teachings, and they were protected. But if you follow in the trend of this story, after a long time, guess what happened again? They forgot who they were. And this third time, the Creator was cleansing the space with a drought. And with this drought, there was no water, there was no rain. People started to get sick. And the medicine person lamented by a river. And while lamenting by the river, in tears, the spirit of waters came and asked, "Why are you lamenting? Why are you crying?" The medicine person shared that if it was a spirit, they could have done something, but what can they do because there is no rain and their people are getting sick and the elderly and the young were passing away because of illness? And the spirit gave them 2 seeds and told them to carry these seeds back to their space and they would grow a tree. And when the tree had been grown, to return to the river to learn the teaching. And they brought 2 fruits from the tree. One, come forward so they can see the fruit. What it looks like. Okay. They showed them how to cut it in half. And when they cut it in half, it could be used as a container to carry food, to carry water, and also it could be used for medicine because the pulp inside was good for healing wounds of the flesh. And then they showed the medicine spirit, the spirit showed the medicine man how to bore 2 holes in the fruit, the calabash fruit, and pierce it with a shaft, and gave special stones and seeds to be placed in it, and sheared the medicine plant, tobacco, and told the medicine person that for them to heal their people, they are to use that plant and to shake this instrument that would be now called the maraca. And they were to sing and they were to chant, and the rain would come again. And the story says that after doing so, that first medicine man brought back rain, healed the land, and was carried up to the celestial. And it is said that whenever we shake the maraca with good intentions, the medicine man is looking down and smiling upon us as we continue to remember those who are here before us. And Hankatu.
So, we get music, we get stories, we get song. I will never have to look through nothing here. Isn't it wonderful? The power. You all think the life we're living now is great? The best? No, not yet. We're working towards it. And you know, one of the things that you might not have picked up in the story that was told about when the flood came and when the fire came And when the rains came, is a story of the changing world order that is happening even now. The changing of the world order is not new. It has been happening since time immemorial, since humanity was cleansed with water, since humanity was cleansed with floods, since humanity was cleansed with different kinds of cleansing agents. The only cleansing agents we seem to be participating now is when you call the one that shape out of the thing, agents and Harvey and all of these things. We're not participating with the sun energy, the light energy, the water energy, and allowing them to play us. And that as we pass from one cleansing to the next cleansing, our job is to remember. And so we have what is happening now, the changing of a world order. We are now in transition. We are in transition. You see all the things that are happening because we're moving from one space. And yes, when you move house, you know, there's some confusion or rain between one house and the next one. When everything not going at the back set, but it take out of this and it take out of that. So that's where we are. Because we need to move into a new world order, a more settled space, and create a new life, which we should not forget. We should not forget the teachings of the old space and all that. So it's only some people that can tell stories. But you all come up here. You all come up because some more story they can tell. And since the storyteller seems to be leaving, please come up. Please come. Yeah, nobody can move here. Hello. Nobody else move. Okay, so we will come. Up here, so I'm sitting here. Come up here, so come stand up. Children, everybody in this it's actually cooler up here than up here, so please come up here so I'm stoned up. Where's that truck up here, people? Hello? Yes, the call about here. I'll come for off here. If I'll show bra. I'll come for Udinsinia Kusua. If I'll show bra. At a minimum up here, so by the altar.
The voice, yes. But hi, Yaad RADIO. There's a try song.
Children, can I have some children up here? Can I have some drummers up here? Can I have some people who recognize themselves to be human up here, sir? Oh, I mentioned that. Listen, let me remind you all of some of the things that some of you said when you came in earlier. You said you're here to celebrate your ancestors. My job is to help to show you some of the ways and open for you some of the opportunities that allow us to do that. So, we have stories of Ancestor Quao too. Who said they wanted to come and learn about Ancestor Quao? Who did say so? Who said that? I don't know who said that. But, hello, hello. Are you here to learn about Ancestor Quao? Okay, it's nothing over there, so go and read it for us so we you can learn together something about that.
Captain Quao, military leader. The British Lieutenant George Cannon, thank you, had orders to locate the town of the Windward Maroons. His force had come upon empty huts as the Maroons moved out ahead of their arrival. They were tricked into marching deep into the hinterland and getting themselves lost, and now unknown to them, they had for the whole time been tracked by scouts. As soon as the scouts were certain which way the militia was going, they returned and informed Captain Quao of the number and composition of the enemy and their direction. Traveling rapidly, the Maroons got ahead of the stumbling soldiers and prepared an ambush for them. The men approached the river with thankfulness and a
Out of the
bullet went
case.
through a man's knee.
You can't hold without
It
the case.
seemed that the Windward Maroons had crossed over and were preparing to attack the British on their exposed side. One more panic rose among men. The British soldiers abandoned their positions and splashed madly across the river in a hail of maroon bullets and raced into the woods, leaving their dead and wounded behind.
As much I open this from the
So who loved the story? Who loved the story? Who loved that story? Anybody love that story? Especially the part where you go boom. You love the story? Yes, me too. But you know what? I am so thankful that the ancestors told me to choose this young lady. Who never hear a prettier voice? And when she said, boom, I feel it in my feet. Me nearly dropped, me nearly dropped. What a beautiful voice. Your ancestors bless you and your ancestors love you. Use that voice to, just like you do a while ago, honor them, praise them, represent them, stand
We're going
in
to try it
for
one more
them.
time under
There's,
Mr. Breadlock's
there's
tutelage.
very little as
And
powerful
go
as the
to
voice you and you, oh my gosh, been blessed. How much
I
money that
did.
she having on that
I
one
did.
voice? It's about a
Can't hold.
tipsy
No,
one
let me
voice.
finish. Cannot hold.
We have another story.
You understand? That's the only reason why I put it back.
Who is going to take this one?
Unless, because what me is actually doing it, manning it for me.
Who is going? Oh, okay. Quao, the invisible hunter. You ever hear about that invisible hunter? A hunter that you cannot see. The Windward Maroons, who survived the destruction of Nanitown in 1734, withdrew into the trackless depths of the mountain. Among them was a man called Quao. Quao appeared to be a fairly recent runaway. At the time of the fall of Nanitown, he may already have become a person of consequence. What is a person of consequence? What that means? An answer. That's right. An answer. Among the Windward Maroons, certainly the next few years, he rose to become their foremost military captain. Quao, male child born on a Thursday. You know which day you're born? You know which day you're born? Somebody says Sunday, Friday. Which day you're born? Monday. Anybody born Thursday? Thursday. When you go home, ask your mother which day you're born. Wow. Whichever day you're born, there's a name for you. Quao, male child born on Thursday, came from the Akan people of Ghana. Their display of military prowess indicates that both Quao and his brother Kojo were members of the Asafo companies, which means military organizations in their homelands. His sister, Brandy Nani, of the Moortown Maroons, was akin to Nanaya Asantue, also of Ghana, Asantewa, also of Ghana, who was also a great fighter against the British. Creating an alliance with the Tainos, remaining in the mountains of Jamaica, in the mountainous terrain of Jamaica, Quao was able to become knowledgeable of the lay of the land and its medicines, and to also get the overall support of the Tainos in fighting a common enemy. Who was the common enemy? Who was the common enemy? Neighbors. I thank you. So we can tell two people story but preaching the same sermon. So just tell our family story. May I invite us all together? We are at the closing, present continuous aspect of the ritual. May I invite those who would wish to join because we have a ritual coming up. Those who wish to join us here, may I invite you to join us now. And if you find that while we're doing, you might have an urge to join us, let that urge know that the time to join us is now. May I invite all the drummers, dancers, singers, especially those of Charlestown, our host. May I invite you all to come present. Bring your spirit present so that your ancestors may walk present with you. It is a beautiful day. It is the fourth and final day of the 18th annual International Charlestown Conference and Festival. Big things are going. We look forward to seeing you next year. But that is after the finish. Nothing said finish. Because we have much more to do, to show you, to tell you. I listen to some of the people that who will be teaching us this evening, present from this morning. We give honor to their spirit and to the respect they have shown by being here. We want to give thanks. And I'm only talking until I sense that everybody who's to be gathered has gathered. Give thanks. Drummers, come up a little closer. You can leave your drums for a little bit and pick them up back. But you can come up a little closer. We have come here today to give honor and praise to our ancestors. We have done that by calling one name because of the culture of Ancestor Quao. When you call the name of one ancestor, you have called all ancestors. That is because you remember I spoke earlier about sitting in the company of like-mindedness. Quao was like-minded with his people. They shared values, they shared principles, they shared precepts, they honored the same meaning of God. They had the same ethics. When we stand here today, let it be that we honor our intention to be like-minded with our ancestors, not the beaten down, embattled ones who are striving even now to heal, but the ancestors of them and their ancestors before them and their ancestors before them. And if you followed what I said earlier about the only thing God ever created, if you trace your ancestry, and you need to put up your hand for this one. If you trace your ancestry far back enough, where will you arrive? Who will you arrive at?
Black wall.
Is you whisper anybody else, you arrive at the God thing.
I do what?
If you trace your ancestors as far back as you can trace them, and as far back as you can go beyond the farther that you can trace it, because right now we can't go very far. But if we go even beyond that, we come to God. Isn't God the creator of our ancestors? Isn't that what we said earlier? The only thing God created was ancestors. If you were able to trace your ancestors back to their origins, all you will find is God. And so, it is crucial for us as humankind to make that journey along our ancestral lineage to find our Creator. So that we can say, boss man, oh, you did send me down here to do. Me kind of forget because it's some deviation along the way. Yeah, but still if I know it right back here, so could you please tell me what my duty is in the earth? What is the destiny that you have written in my soul? Who am I? We have come, we have called them, and they came. We made this beautiful feast for them. But the ancestors have a funny way of when we bless them turn around and bless we back. What kind of thing like that? Would it be wonderful if that is how we learn to be? She's saying, oh my gosh, they have a habit of doing that, my dear mom. One day I go to a butterfly house with some people because I love butterfly. Them tell me some here, them a tell me about a house. Me in the butterfly house I walk on quite happy because I really love butterfly. You see everybody I walk around with me. I walk,
Caterpillar.
would you believe
What
that
make
for about
butterfly?
at least 5 minutes there was a butterfly sitting on my shoulder? So we kind of get used to it, but I'm glad you mentioned it. Coming up and telling thanks to them going to my altar today and giving them thanks for the success of the day. I saw them go. But I'm glad the message him saying, me not hear it yet, so I'm busy and talk and I use it, so probably you know, I think hear the message forgive me. But at least we are joyful that other aspects of creation, you know the colibri, that's a colibri, the hummingbird, is sacred in the time of creation. Sorry, Kalan is sacred, is one of the sacred messengers in that tradition. It don't gone, yeah. All right, welcome. Please take our prayers. Please take all that we say and deliver these prayers. Beautiful messenger that you are. Deliver these prayers exactly the right, perfect place that need to go. Because sometimes we don't know who to pray to, whatever. We're so overwhelmed that we're walking. So we're grateful for the presence of the spiritual messenger to hear us and to take our messages far and wide in the spirit world, not just to our ancestors, but to spirit beings who are interested in working with us and helping us to find the way to who we are becoming. We give thanks. At this point, I'd like you to invite you to take from the altar some item, one item, be guided by your spirit. And if you carry and everybody else take and you see something, please carry it there. We're going to give the gift this water to the spirit of the river. Among the Akan people, we say God put himself, put a little bit of himself in everything created. He created. The river was created by the gods. We acknowledge it as the source of life. One deity told us that we are shaped water, walking. So when you take these offerings, give them to the spirit of the river, to which you are so intimately connected. We are what, 60 or 70% water? 70% water. So you have to be giving it to your own spirit in the same action. And please, as you give, we operate with the universal law of reciprocity. Do not beg. We don't beg. We believe the law that says you give and you get. But for me, I don't think it is not helpful to indicate a little bit to the universe. Why could I help you with immediately? But still say, God's will be done. And you might have a greater need that even you don't know about. I am invited to you, children, do not separate from your teachers. Teachers, protect your children. Let them know the waters of the river is not just there sitting, but that it is alive. Vows people honor the spirit of the waters. And we're going to do that today. It is by this river, it is the spirits of this river who help them to be victorious, who help them to be victorious. Let us honor that. And let us slip in our word. If we need a little healing, let's ask the spirit of the waters and the ancestors to help us with it. Let's ask them to intercede on our behalf with the God being. Ask that, in their kind teachings, they say nobody goes up to God alone. Because you go and the whole bunch of your ancestors, them there they took. Because God is spirit, where your ancestors. Not in spirit world, not in God's world. So they're there. Take advantage of this today. And please proceed. When you're done, come right back here. So the Christians will call it benediction. But we will do our closing words right here. So please, have a little bit of time, not too long. But please proceed. Give something that connects with your spirit. If you have your own or something that you want to give, please feel free. Do not put anything in the water that will be injurious to the life of the water, that will pollute or kill or somehow make it dirty. Let also the words you put there be beautiful. Please proceed. Drummers, we can get a little music so we can. I'm sorry? Yes. It's a sweet cake. Oh, they're going to love you for that. You remember how sweetness has been the theme that is spirit? Yes. You can sing, you can dance. The drummers will soon be dancing and singing and drumming. Please do not take your container. Okay, can we come right back to the starting point. Respectful.
Gosh, Romy, I had things right there for so many. You want to participate? I'll take up something. Let's go. Take before it goes. Once you want to be a part of a procession, stay until the motorcade leaves. If you're going to go by a motorcade coming on from Is something to do? It's wrapping up now. We're wrapping up here. So yeah, we're going to start going and then motorcade. All the cars to follow it. Don't leave us. Tell him. Back going to dance. Go here.
We give thanks today.
We give thanks.
We pray for the spirits of our ancestors that they might find the strength to continue on a journey of growth, a journey of becoming. I pray for the spirit of our ancestors that they may continue to dwell with us, to guide us, to teach us, to protect us, to intercede on our behalf. I pray for the spirit of our ancestors that they may find the peace for which they fought and for which we continue to fight. I pray for the spirit of my ancestors. I pray for the spirit of our ancestors. I pray for the spirit of all ancestors that they may come together in a oneness that speaks to harmony, that speaks to community, that speaks to a togetherness that goes beyond transcendence. I honor and I praise the spirit of our brave, brilliant, ingenious ancestors, whom we are learning to become. I pray that they will guide our feet and put rapidity in our steps to learn, and then to learn some more. Today, I pray for the spirit of our ancestors. We thank you for having been here today. We thank you for having come of your own accord to be here. It is a blessing for us, it is a blessing for them. They come from here, there to meet us here. We come from there to meet them here. It is a wonderful time. Be happy. Do not a coming. Do not go away. The day has just begun. We have much niceness going to happen in the Asafa yard. So get a little lunch and run come back. But don't try all as fast as the ancestors. We have to work smarter these days. We don't take up the arms like that anymore, unless, of course, it becomes very necessary. But let us continue the brilliant fight they started with our voices, with our drums, with the sounds we make, with what we teach our children, with the stories, with the understandings we come into. Why don't I want to stop talking? I want to stop talking now. Let us continue the fight. Let us change our meanings and our interpretations. Fight does not mean to go out there to kill necessarily. Our ancestors come to where they come to only it is necessary to do so, when that is the obvious, logical solution. We don't fight for no reason. When we don't fight, nobody can answer around. They might could have said, boy, you could have to take time looking, but then pass and everything. I just done check and double check and triple check already. Say him to get that lick. And the British them did need to get that lick. Okay? Like, we were laughing this morning in the car. Talk about how some people believe up big and brave. Yeah man, come check me. Wow, you think you can manage me? You think you and when the other person step out, get him, hold me back. Hold me back. Hold me back. Hold me. Hold me. Yes. And that's how we do it. When we decide to go, we have because there's no holding back at that point. We have done our evaluation, we have done our assessment. We have said what we have to say and we've done what we have to do. We go. No question, no production. We simply go. It's our liberty. And I think only need to get up and leave. See you next time, y'all. Anybody that's coming to the factory, you put up your hand because you're going to be kind. Love and blessings, love and blessings. May you walk well.
Help me with it, please.
Walk well with you.
Can I ask you what account were you like in?
It's Charlestown Maroon Media. So you can always go back and watch the videos.
So you're gonna post it?
On YouTube.
You're streaming right now. Because I have Charlestown Council, Maroon Council. I'm not that one. So Charlestown Maroon Media.
The connection because of the mountain.
Thank you for telling me.
Sure, no problem. I can't stop.
Pause it.